Hello guys, welcome to my channel Swati Pharmagnan. Today's topic is preservatives. This topic is there in third form D medicinal chemistry. For the previous topic local anti-infective agents, you can check it out for my channel. How we can define preservatives? Chemical agents that are added to various dosage forms and cosmetics to prevent microbial contamination are called preservatives. So, what is preservatives? These are the drugs or chemical agents that are added to various dosage forms, means like liquid dosage forms or solid dosage forms or semi-solid dosage forms or even to the cosmetics to prevent the microbial contamination are called preservatives. So, in a common words, you can explain that preservatives are nothing but antimicrobial agents. In parenteral and ophthalmic solutions, also, they are used to maintain sterility in the event of accidental contamination during the use. So, when we are using the parenteral preparations and ophthalmic preparations, accidental contamination may happen while handling. So, that's why to maintain that sterility we are using preservatives in these two types of preparations also. Ideal properties of a preservative are they should prevent the microbial contamination and they should be non-toxic in nature. They should be stable till from the manufacture date to till the expiry date. They should not lose its stability. So that's why they should be stable in nature. They should be effective at low concentration against all possible microorganisms. So to any type of the microorganisms, even at a low concentration, they should be effective. Means it may be a bacteria or it may be a fungi or it may be any other microorganism. It should be effective at a low concentration also. It should be compatible with other constituents which are present in the preparations like flavoring agents, sweetening agents, diluents and liquids, whatever we are adding water or alcohol. It should be compatible with all the constituents present in the preparation. An ideal preservative should be stable for the shelf life of the preparation. So till its shelf life, it should be stable in nature. Chemical classification, how we can classify the preservatives? This classification is based on the chemical structure. Preservatives are chemically classified as two types. First one is para hydroxybenzoic acid derivatives and second one is other preservatives. Para hydroxybenzoic acid group is present. So to this para hydroxybenzoic acid, methyl group may be present or propyl group may be present or ethyl group may be present. Depending on that group, we'll consider the names of para hydroxybenzoic acid derivatives. Then second class is other preservatives. One by one examples we'll see now. Para hydroxybenzoic acid. This class of preservatives are also called as ester derivatives because in this para hydroxybenzoic acid derivative COOR group is present. They have antifungal properties. Their toxicity is generally low due to rapid hydrolysis of the esters. So their toxicity is generally low because of this ester will rapidly undergoes hydrolysis to convert into acid and alcoholic group and they are rapidly conjugated and excreted. That's why their toxicity is low comparative to other preservatives. The activity increases by increase in molecular weight. If the molecular weight of the compound is increasing, then the antimicrobial activity also increases. If the molecular weight decreases, then the antimicrobial activity also decreases. But methyl ester is effective against molds, whereas propyl ester is more effective against yeast. Examples under para hydroxybenzoic acid derivatives are methyl paraben, ethyl paraben, and propyl paraben. Now we'll see the structures one by one. This is the structure of methyl paraben, para hydroxy. This is para hydroxy benzoic acid. In the place of hydrogen, methyl group is present, that is structure of methyl paraben. So here COOR in the place of or methyl group is there, that is alkyl group. That's why this group this structures are considered as ester derivatives. Next one is ethyl paraben. In the place of hydrogen there is a ethyl group and it is a para hydroxy benzoic acid derivative, ethyl paraben. We'll call it as ethyl paraben. Next one is propyl paraben. In the place of hydrogen, propyl group is attached. At para position, hydroxyl group is present. This is propyl paraben. Next, other preservatives examples are chlorobutanol. Chlorobutanol. Actually, the basic structure of butanol first we have to write. Here CH3 will come and here CH3 OH will be, that is the structure of butanol. In the place of first carbon, in the place of this carbon which contains the three hydrogen has been replaced with three chlorine atoms, that is structure of chlorobutanol. Next one is benzyl alcohol. Benzene group is attached to this benzene group, CH2OH group is attached, that is structure of benzyl alcohol. Next structure is 2-phenyl ethyl alcohol. 2-phenyl, consider this one as the functional group, and functional group attached carbon will be the first carbon, this is second carbon. So to the second position phenyl group is attached, to the second carbon phenyl group is attached to, so 2-phenyl ethyl alcohol, that is 2-phenyl ethyl alcohol. Next structure is phenyl mercuric nitrate. Phenyl group and mercuric group and nitrate group is attached to the mercuric oxide, that is phenyl mercuric nitrate. Phenyl mercuric acetate, acetate group is attached to the mercury and this entire mercuric acetate is attached to phenyl group. Next one is sodium benzoate. Benzoic acid structure first we have to write, in the place of hydrogen sodium is present, that is structure of sodium benzoate. This is also a sodium ester of benzoic acid. Next one is sodium propionate. First we have to write the propionic acid structure, in the place of hydrogen sodium is attached, is replaced, that is structure of sodium propionate. Thank you for watching.